in the English GP, not the British GP. We're racing in Britain Short. I'm your commentator Costas, and alongside me is not Jake this time because he's obviously racing today, but alongside me I have the great Mimula One. Brendan, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And yourself? I'm back for this again. This is my second time here, so hopefully we'll have a pretty good race around Britain Short. So, well, a fairly short lap, so we could see a lot of chaos here today, maybe.
Yeah, it's definitely a short lap, around 40 seconds I would say, and now you have people, I mean, Alex Roberts obviously, I think he's gonna join us. He's obviously joining the last time out. You have Andrew Hartley, the Mercedes, Ferrari, Fleddy and Batboy, Red Bull with Simply Center. Wakanda is now gone. He's left the league after a debacle with Fleddy, obviously. Meanwhile, paying tribute. Aaron, Nick Pancras and Brady Pollock making his return. You have Renaud Divigor, Matt Hybos, Jake Morris. That's a pretty good lineup. Obviously, the home Grand Prix for both of them. Matt Hybos, Chelsea FC fan, as it shows in his name. They have SLR, who proved his worth last time out, and Matthias in the AlphaTauri. Yuri obviously not racing today. They have races with IFR Legend and AMC F33, the strongest lineup possibly in VRL. Now that Wakanda is gone, we're yet to wait and see now. Alfa Romeo Racing Order, RP Cameron and Manuel Antunes, and Haas with Peter Brutin currently, Kevin Magnussen, and obviously let's not forget Williams, the lineup that has warmed the hearts of VRL. Asda Fakimi and Pepin. This is one of my favorite lineups, honestly, even if it's not the best. As we're still waiting for some people to join. Some drivers are rating up, so I don't know if Alex will join us actually. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check the IG chat. Yes, Stein and Alex are late at the moment. Yeah, it's a joke in the chat that Alex is late, but oh no, we're starting for some reason. So yeah, this is it. I think 19 drivers who has joined us. I think it's it's Stein who has joined us. Alex Bomberg not joining us yet, so he will have to start possibly from the back of the grid. That's gonna be a definite pain, as Alex Bomberg is a championship contender. If Pepin doesn't reset, obviously the times, we're still waiting. Yeah, he hasn't joined us. So there we are, Britain Short.
It's 50-50, as if to whether if he'll be put to the back or he'll take an onward position.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be put on the back, honestly, because the last time out we had in VRL, 2 people joined late and they were put on the back, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. But here it is, Britain Short, 19 drivers currently on the grid, and this is expecting to be a really cracking race, honestly. Let's see, we're about to ready up. No one has read up yet. Everyone has read up actually. I was just checking my phone to see if there's any updates on Alex at the moment, but no updates currently. So yeah, everyone's ready up and we're starting. Britain Short, this should be exciting. It's the first time we're racing here in VRL, as my DualShock battery is low, so I better charge the damn thing, I think. So yeah, it's overcast conditions. We should expect some rain. What do you think there, Brendan? Obviously, second VRL outing. What do you think will happen in this race? Obviously, anything, basically, for my opinion.
Well, it's cloudy enough. Although in truth, if there was rain towards the end of the session, we'd be seeing everyone right out of the pits now, or in a minute or two. So, if you do see a couple of people staying in the pits.
Can you invite RP Cameron, please? I'm sorry to cut you off there, but yes. We need to invite him back because he's left the session. Jake Mars is the first person to go out, obviously. He commented with me last time out, but he's a reserve also for VRL F2. So yeah, it should be exciting to see what he can do in his home Grand Prix. Oh, it's actually going to rain in the race, it seems, because people in the VRL chat are saying it's gonna rain in the race, so that should be exciting. We are expecting, oh, this is gonna be super explosive stuff, as Jake Mars almost went to the normal layout through there, if you saw on the onboard. as Legend on the back as well, as Pizza Brutian going out. It's exciting to see what these people can do on the laps, AMCF as well. I think he's racing in no light today. But what do you think rain is gonna happen in the race? I mean, it's gonna be super exciting. We're in 16 minutes, and this track is so short. There's time to go even for 4 runs possibly, on the all the 3 sets of softs and on the medium tires. So let's see now. AMCF 33 beginning his lap, and so does Jake Marsh. What is Jake's first sector going to be like? Let's go on board with him. Wanna talk us through his lap? It's gonna be 9 seconds the first sector. So let's see what this sector 2 is. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. I don't know who that is. It's just people slowing down for the laps.
It's a Ferrari, I think.
As Jake Marsh is going through sector 3 at the moment. Let's see what Legends Validate, as RP Cameron has finally joined us. And you can see here, people are getting impeded there. Nick Pancras is currently impeding Jake Marsh at the moment on his lap, I'd say. And this is going to be 44 seconds of a lap. And let's see what Aaron McFall can do. 43.6, that's a really good lap by Aaron McFall, I'd say. Obviously, for VRL standards, 43 seconds is, I think it's pretty good, honestly. I mean, we would already have 2 races in the UK, in the normal Silverstone circuit, 2 races, but it has been changed and it's now the short circuit, and I'm definitely glad for that. Matt Pybos goes across the line for P2. I think Andre is next to go across the line, no, SLR was next actually. So Andre, what can he do? It's gonna be P2 for Andre, putting the Mercedes back in the host of the championships. Batboy coming around the last corner. Fleddy only goes P7, Batboy P2 as well, pretty close at the top obviously. We're gonna go to the leader gap, obviously not the fastest lap one, as Pepin come around the last corner. What can Pepin do now? Obviously it's a short track, so you would expect people like Pepin to do better, and that's gonna be P10. So let's see IFR Legend on the lap. IFR Legend puts it on top. I've just about missed him putting it, and he's now, it's a racing point 1 and 2. What can Kimi do now? He's the next person to go on the track, or Brady Pollock, he is invalidated actually. So yeah, it's Kimi the next person to go for a lap. I mean, Kimi is a really good Silverstone performer. We saw it in FDRS where he got P5 in the end. So let's see what he can do here. It's Silverstone short. Let's see where he can put. It's gonna be a 44.0. It's gonna be P9 for Kimi. Just 5 tenths. Yes, 5 tenths off. I mean 5 tenths. It's basically a lifetime in this track. What do you think, Brendan?
Sorry there, just I saw something that's a bit of a bummer.
So,
it's just if anyone's watching, Murray Walker has just died.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
wait,
for
what?
real.
Oh,
No joke, there's... Yeah.
oh, for... I don't know what to say about it. As Andre goes P2, I think we're gonna leave a moment's silence after qualifying is over, honestly, because he definitely deserves that. He's been an absolute legend. Many people grew up with his commentary as Matthias goes across the line. It's gonna be a 43.6. Let's see who's next. Tyne is next. And he goes, invalidates his round on the last attempt. As hot lap mode confirms, it's gonna be light rain for the most race. Let's see, Kimi is improving on his time. Could he go inside the top 10 possibly? I don't think that's gonna be enough though. If he finds some time in the last sector, obviously could get it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, P11 still. So yeah, who is the next person to go for a lap? I think it's simply Shender. To start his lap. He's gonna be his first VRL outing, so I'm going on board with him right now to see what he can do. So yeah, Shender currently with a 23.1 last sector. Could he be the man who will take over Wakanda and just lead Red Bull to possibly a constructor's title?
Well, simply Shender here, since he's replacing Wakanda. Well, for today, he's a very fast driver, so yeah, P4.
Oh, that's really good. That's pretty good by Simply Sender. So let's see who's up next. I think it's Stein and RP Cameron are the next people to go for a lap. Although I'm not sure, there's many people. I think Fleddy has validated. So the next up is a Renault, I think, at Matt Taibos. No, it's actually Jake Mars who's going across the line now to start lap time. You want to go on board with him?
Who's the RP Cameron?
Jake Marsh. Jake Marsh.
Oh, Jake Marsh, yeah. Let's see here. Where is... Oh, I got him now. He is now heading into Stowe. Actually, he's not using ERS, so I believe that's an in-lap.
I think that's, yeah, could possibly be, yeah, he's going in the pits. Oh, there's a Ferrari! Huh? There's a Ferrari spun off, I think it's Batboy. Batboy has spun off and goes into the pits. As there's rain on the track, I think. Yeah, you can see here, there's a bit of spots. As look at this, yeah, it's definitely raining. It's raining right now. I'm going on board with Jake Marsh. You can see here on his halo there are rain spots at the moment if you're watching at the final stage HD quality, so there's definitely some rain on the track. The Renaults are actually going for the laps. Fleddy is down in P10 only at the moment, and with rain coming, currently we have Legend, Andre and AMCF 33 currently on the lap.
Let's see, Aaron, he's improved to pole.
He's improved to pole position. We've missed that one. Let's see what Legend can do. Legend's invalidated. Let's see what Andre can do. The times are dropping and Andre goes pole position as Manuel goes P4. Let's see what Matt Taibos starts a lap at the moment. Batboy is in P8. Brady's gone ahead of Jake Marsh and Kim is on an outlap. The rain isn't stopping the drivers. Who is next? I think it's Nick Pancras. Yeah, it's Nick Pancras I think who's next.
Oh, Legend spun.
Oh, Legend. Oh my goodness, Legend is off. Legend is off. As he was improving in Sector 2, it was just have been enough to get him at least P2 and he could have improved even better. But there's a William, there's Matthias, not Matthias, it's the other one, AlphaTauri of SLR, who spun off. Everyone's spinning off in these conditions, the rain is getting to the guys, obviously it's typical British weather, this one. As Kimi, can he improve now?
About to finish a lap here.
Alright, and he's gone and he's down in P7, his Varus goes ahead.
Down track.
Yeah, the rain is coming. Oh, and Matthias is almost spun it round.
Matthias spun it.
But he's still going ahead of his Varus. How are the times dropping in the rain? I don't understand this one at all. Let's see what Kimi can do. And Kimi and Pepin are also going to set the lap times, I think, soon. So yeah, let's see what Kimi can do in the Williams. But the rain is how are the drivers improving in the rain? These are not the ideal conditions you want to see as Kimi gently grudges the throttle, and it's going to be improvement to P13 as SLR goes on lap once again. So let's see what Pepin can do. Oh, Pepin, big lockup. As let's see, AMCF 33 is absolutely sending it on the lap in the rain. He wants to get this pole position as Kim is retired from the session. And I don't think anyone can improve this rain at the moment. It's getting much harder. As you can see here from AMCF 33 is on board. Look at this. This is magnificent. And let's see, around the last corner, AMCF, no, it doesn't improve. It's not enough.
No, he didn't improve.
And Simply Sender has given up on its attempt. Means Varus around the last corner now. Maximum speed for the man with the Italian helmet. Let's see what he can do. Lock up there. The conditions are dropping really bad. The rain is just destroying the tires. And these Varus can't improve.
Yeah, didn't improve either.
So let's see who else is going to be on lap at the moment. Stein, about to finish a lap attempt. It's the worst. He's invalidated 2 laps. And it's going to cost him massively as he's now dropped so far off the pace. Let's see what SLR can do. He's actually improving through Sector 2. But the rain is so heavy in Sector 3 at the moment. I don't know if he can improve. It's going to be... Yeah, it's not going to be an improvement. The rain in Sector 3 is just so heavy. As Fleddy goes for a lap. I don't know what they're... I think it's time that they should all just give up on their attempts and just... go for it. And I mean the challenges are also going to be neutralized because obviously there's light rain, so qualifying outside of the top 10 means basically nothing. This is so incredible what we're witnessing here. as Fleddy's given up on his attempt. Fleddy has invalidated. Let's see what RP Cameron can do now. He's the next up, I think, to cross the line. I think this SLR is gonna pull into the. No, SLR is going for it again. But I'm gonna stay with RP Cameron at the moment. And RP Cameron is invalidated. He's invalidated. Let's see what SLR can do. He's up on his time. I think it's gonna stay as it is at the moment. Legend is down his time, but the rain I think is dropping down.
Now.
And Manel and Shend. Let's see what Manel can do. He's up next. As I think Stein is the next to cross the line, and not any massive improvement. No, it's Pizza Brutkin actually. So let's see what Manel can do. Will he struggle down the last sector? I think he's definitely struggled. That's a really slow lap, and he's 1.8 down. Let's see what Legend can do. Yeah, he's down this time. You can't improve. You can't improve this condition. Alex Bomberg has joined us, so he's gonna be starting last today. I think if he doesn't put a lap in, he's gonna be starting last. So let's see what Matthias can do as well. Everyone is out in these tricky conditions at the moment. It's like that MotoGP race you had in Misano back in the day. I mean, I didn't watch it, but I was told that the rain was just coming down, but the drivers didn't switch from slicks, because obviously the rain just wasn't heavy enough. So there's no way you will switch to the intermediates right now, because you can't find that much space on the dries. So let's see Matthias coming across the line at the moment. Let's see what he can do. It's gonna be an improvement. Just sliding. He's gonna drop Sender into P6. Matthias probably the only man improving, as Fled is 5/10 up on his time. Jake Marshall's invalidated. RP Cameron pulls into the pits. Pits are broken down in P16. And what can Andre do? Let Andre's gonna cross the line. He's 4/10 up on his time. He's not improving. And Norris McFolk has invalidated. Let's see what Legend can do. I'm gonna go on board with Legend as he rounds off this corner. Brilliant driving. Oh, he's invalidated. He's just about invalidated off the track.
Yeah, invalidated.
And this is just absolute havoc
on the exit of that corner.
This is just absolute havoc at the moment as Matthias pulls into the pits. I need a breath, honestly. As look at this Brady Pollock now going for a lap. Let's see how Brady Pollock will send this one. He's just 2/10 off of pole position. I think the rain is coming down a bit heavier in sector 1. I think the rain will definitely cause someone off. As Kimi, Pepin and Matt Tybos don't think they can improve. They've already left their cars and out of the session. As Legend doesn't improve, nor does AMC F33. There's a Mercedes coming around the corner. It's Andre. Andre is going for another attempt as Alex Bomberg has left the session. Could he get him another invite? As Brady's invalidated. Jake Mars 6/10 up on his time. He's going for it again though. He's sending it another one. As Fitzgerald Perkins also retired. The conditions are definitely worsening at the moment. Nick Pancras has gone out on the track. These tires are definitely, especially if you're running low tire pressures as well. So let's see what Jake Marsh can do now. Takes his corner pretty cautiously. So let's see what this sector 2 is. It's gonna be, yeah, he's up on his time. You can't improve as we're gonna go. Minsvar's about to finish a lap attempt. What's it gonna be like? Oh, that's pretty slow. And that's, oh, he's actually improved, but not by enough. As Simply Sender has invalidated once again. Let's see, Legend doesn't quite make it across the line. AMC F33 rounds the corner. He's invalidated once again. Oh no, this is just all kicking off at the moment. As Jake Marsh, not enough. Nick Pancras, what can he do? It's his first lap. He's 7/10 down. I think there's only improvement from here, even in these conditions. Although I'm not sure, since his first sector, he's up on his time. And he's got Jake Marsh ahead of him. He's gonna let him through. Good Samaritan there. Oh, that's not an invalidation. Nick Pancras just about kept on the limit of the track. And he's down this time. He's 7/10 down, and he's still up on his. He's 7/10 up, and he's still up on his time. This is just not good for Nick Pancras at the moment. Except if he finds time in the last sector, which I really doubt in these conditions. I think many people just will have to give this one up. Round to last corner. It's gonna be, yeah, he can't improve. RP Cameron is next up. I think, no, he's invalidated. So who else is on the lap? Means Varus, I think, he's going for it. He's sending it at the moment in these tires. Obviously, you don't really. Means Varus gone purple. Means Varus gone purple in the second sector. He just needs to find some time. But the third sector is just so wet, I think. You can't drop the tires. Aaron McCall has given up. He's out of the session. And Means Varus, I think, is the only person to go out, who is on track at the moment with Batboy as well.
Let's see what he can do.
It's improvement. It's not enough though.
Improvement.
Let's see what Batboy can do, I think. Or RP Cameron. RP Cameron is coming across the line. It's invalidation by RP Cameron. He's going for it again though. Nick Pancras, he's down this time. Let's see what he can improve. But it's actually enough, but it's not going to be enough to be an improvement of that position. SLR coming across the line. Yeah, he drops his time. He's going to drop Jake Marsh down to P13. Batboy now, he just doesn't find the pace. He's down, he's up on his time, and he's invalidated as well. Batboy, I think, is out of as Mandel and Matthias are going for outlaps. What is happening in this qualifying session? This is the craziest one we've had ever, basically.
Oh, we got a spinner.
Who's that?
It's SLR.
SLR spun off.
It's AlphaTauri in P12.
Yeah, I see him. I'm on board with him at the moment. He's spun it off, and Andres is tired. Andre doesn't think he's worthy enough.
Tired.
Let's see what Batboy can do. Legend is still in the session. Moonsvarus has retired. Legend is coming out of the pits. Legend is giving it one last shot. Will it be enough though for IFR Legend? Manuel Tudes and Matthias are also on laps. Let's see what Matthias can do. I'm going on board with him at the moment. Flies through turn 1. Doesn't break that much, but will he lift off this corner? Breaks a bit earlier, I'd say. And yeah, he's down. He's up on his time. As RP Cameron has spun off. Nick Pancras has spun off right ahead of everyone. And RP Cameron is gonna impede Manuel, I think. I think Manuel was impeded by RP Cameron. He invalidated. Manuel has invalidated. He has been impeded by RP Cameron, his teammate, who is all the way down in 16th. As let's see, Legend invalidated his opening lap, but he still has a chance to go for it. As Matthias pulls to the pits, I think Legend will be the only man at the moment in these conditions. But Batboy about to finish a lap. Fleddy also on lap. SLR just spun off again. Oh no! Nick Krankas pulls into the pits. Stein is off. Alex Bomberg is going for it again. Alex Bomberg is setting a lap time. Let's see what Legend can do now. As he's gone through turn 1. Will Legend find an improvement? He is improving. He's improving by enough to go pole position in these conditions, Legend. This will be insane if he manages to pull off a lap like that. Let's see what he can do. Runs this corner. Brilliant driving by Legend in these wet conditions on the slick tires. Will it be enough for pole position? No, it's actually, he's lost it. He's lost a lot of time. It's not going to be enough. Let's see what Mullen's invalidated. So Fletty, I think, is the next person to go for a lap, and will stay in P11.
He's made a huge mistake.
Oh, he's pulling into the pits, and that's it. That's the session over, I think. Stein's pulling into the pits as well. Levin's pulling into the pits, and this is just
time good enough for 11.
Oh no, and Legend's retired. I think Stein will retire as well. This is just fantastic scenes we're seeing here.
That was a crazy qualifying session. But as it was like, I don't know, let's say, it was in 2012 where sometimes there was
we're
rain,
waiting.
but it just wasn't raining enough.
We're waiting for, that session was just, that rain was not raining enough, but it was still raining just enough to not make the slicks completely work, but it was raining just as little to not be intermediate conditions. This was just incredible. So let's see. Here are the drivers from today. Alfandre in P1 with Mercedes, currently doing a redemption season for Mercedes, who have fallen a bit behind the constructors, maybe. AMCF 33 and IFR Legend, the racing points in P2 and 3. Malan Tunis in P4, Matthias P5, Simply Shedder and Moonsvarus, the two Red Bulls, P6 and P7. Simply Shedder are qualifying Moonsvarus unstable. Matthias P8, Batboy P9, Brady P10, Alex Bomberg P11, Agent Olive Fleddy P12, SLR P13, Jake Marsh P14, Kimi P15, Pizza Brooklyn P16, Cameron P17, Nick Parker's P18 and Pepin P19, Stein in P20. So here we are then, and I think this qualifying session was just incredible. It was just that was just one of the best I've ever witnessed, honestly, in my life. These conditions. I mean, if Legend's first sector could have been enough to take him to pole position if he just did the same amount of lap time that he did, it would have been enough. He improved.
Oh, there's the rain.
Yeah, there's definitely rain, and I think for this, I think once the formation lap starts, we're gonna have to do a moment's silence. I think for Murray Walker.
Yep. Correct.
And here we are, people have completed this formation lap. This race will definitely be dedicated to the great Maury Walker. He was one of us, passionate for the sport. His voice will be remembered. As it's raining enough at the moment, it's not raining enough to put on the intermediate tires. Everyone starts on the dries. But here we are. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's go for the British Grand Prix, and Pepin is taking the lead for some reason. Everyone bogs down in the start of the Inters. AMCF 33 is leading the way.
Brilliant start.
Fantastic start. And oh, there's people going off already. There's a Ferrari, I think, and there's so many chaos happening at the back with Pepin and Staikoistras. Alex Bomberg is making some moves possibly. He's a bit lagging all over the place as AMCF 33 still leads away now from Alpha Andre and Legend. Legend's going for it now, and Andre is forced him off the track, and Legend gets a position. It's a racing point. 1 and 2 Pepin's spawn round.
Ended up
as Alex Bomberg
been evicted.
has he got damage, Alex Bomberg there? Let's see. Still clutching on his wing. No damage.
He actually does.
Does he have damage?
It could be light green, but otherwise.
Yeah, it's probably lime green damage as AMCF 33 still leads the way.
Oh,
and there's people going off. Means Virus in the pits, and let's see, people are pitting for the intermediate tire compounds. Will this happen in the Marcus Winkelhock type of race? Let's see, AMCF 33 still leads the way. DRS has been enabled for some reason, but I don't know if that's enough. As let's see, Jake Mars, he's pitting off for the Inters. Beamsvar also bidding for the Inters. No, Jake Mars bidding for the softs. Jake Mars bidding for the softs was Pepin. I think he's gonna be bidding for Inters. Let's see what Beamsvar will bid for. Intermediates for Beamsvar. Jake Mars definitely thinks it's not dry enough for Inters, and Pepin also bids for the softs. So Beamsvar is taking an inspiring decision as AMCF 33 still leads the way. What do you think after this completely crazy lap 1 there, Brendan?
Yeah, crazy start. Andre has lost Paul is well, first place with his start, so not looking great for him, and he'll have to get past both Aaron and Legend. So
let's do the first lap. Let's watch out Minsvar's performance on the intermediate tires. Let's see what he can do against Pepin at the moment. Yeah, he's got much better traction. Look at this. He's going around the outside completely. I think Minsvar's made the right decision. As SLR, I think, is off the track. Yeah, SLR was off the track and it's been overtaken by some people. And there's big margin. I think there's a car going off the track. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what everything's happening. Everything is just so blunt at the moment. It was Jake Mars, and Jake Mars is about to be lapped. It was Jake Mars. It wasn't Matt Tybos who went off the track. As IFR Legend is leading AMCF 33 at the moment. As let's see, can Minsvar gain something back on the intermediate tires. This is definitely crucial to see. I haven't enabled even the telemetry or the lap data. AMCF and Legend, they don't use their rear rest. They both have 100%. And Legend at the fastest lap of the race. He's definitely bossing these conditions at the moment. As SLR is off the track, and I think Minsvar is also, he's not off, but he's 5/10 down his time, and I think he's almost spun it off there, and I think he's about to be, like, he's been overtaken by Pepin once again. Minsvar, his intermediate strats, I don't know which tire is best for the conditions at the moment as RFP camera pulls into the pits. Is it gonna be wet enough for Inter soon? It is just incredible racing what we're witnessing here. As AMCF is now has got the DRS on IFR Legend. As Pizza Brooking gets 3-second time penalties. Let's see, everything's just kind of gone at the moment in this Grand Prix. As Brady Pollock currently running in a brilliant P7. Let's see who are the winners and who are the losers of this race as we go into the position change. So let's just gain 2 positions. Andrew has lost 2 as well. Brady Pollock's gained 3, but Tybos has gained 2 as let's just another fast lap. Kimi in P10, he's in 4 positions. Alex Bomberg 8 positions gained at the moment. As he sets a purple sector 3, Alex Bomberg. Is the track possibly drying out? Because let's see what Minsvar is doing at the moment in the intermediates. Yeah, Minsvar, his intermediate strategy is definitely not working. He's sliding all over the place. As Pizza Brooking pulling into the pits. Is it going to be intermediates or is it going to be dry tires compound? Let's see, what is it, Brendan? Can you tell us?
At the moment, still looks like the dries are faster. But also, one thing I want to know is the fact that this track is so short that practically, if you end up getting damage maybe on the pit, you could end up getting lapped by the
Means
So
Suarez pits again, he's getting...
already lapped.
Means Suarez pits again, he's also lapped. He's already getting rid of the intermediate tires, Means Suarez. And Pizza Brutkin is also gonna get lapped.
He's at a half spin. He's got
And
damage.
let's see,
Big
will
damage.
there be... there's some massive damage. Will that be a safety car in this race? 52 laps, obviously, in this short circuit. As Legend currently is pulling away from Aaron McFall. But Aaron McFall is still keeping up with him, actually. He's not pulling away. Let's see what tires means. Suarez has gone back on the dries. His strategy has not worked, and he has now been lapped, and that's a massive hindrance in his championship challenge. Means Suarez already a lap down. If we're going to the leader gap, Pizza Brutkin, Jake Marsh, and RP Cameron, they've all been lapped. Andre currently is in P3, but it says he's in P16 for some reason. I think it's gonna be fixed soon enough. He's not like that or anything. As let's see now, Pizza Brutkin is trying to get himself unlapped from
Kimi and Civic Surrender actually goes side by side.
Kimi's got the position. Kim is doing brilliantly in these slick, wet conditions. He's doing really well. He's up in P8. As there's contact, and there's I think that's Manuel Tunes. He spun round, and Jake Moss is a 5-second penalty for spinning in the pit lane. Let's see now. Let's see, that's Brat Boy getting the move. Oh, and that's Matt Tybos. Matt Tybos is spinning off, and that's gonna put Alex Bomberg in the points. Everything is just happening. Everything is just unfolding in this Grand Prix. It's possibly even wet enough for the Inters at the moment. It's Jake Marsh pitch. He's put another set of dries. He doesn't think it's wet enough for Inters. As Stein gets past SLR, and now means he's got perfect sector 1. He's got perfect clean air, but he's so far behind. Oh my goodness me. And Pizza Brutkin is still, I think it's time for, I think it's the crossover point possible, because Pizza Brutkin is still keeping up with the Williams of Matthias. I think he's 5 to the side. That was a 51-3 by Means Suarez. What was Legends last time on the obviously the slick tire? As SLR's left the session again, could you get him an invite? Oh, Alex Bomberg has lost it a bit there. He's lost the position to Fleddy. As Means Suarez at the fast lap time, 41.6. And that's oh my goodness. Oh, he's kicking off through there. I don't want to use ZRS in these conditions. You could actually really well spin round. As AMC 33 is still keeping up pretty well with IFR Legend, and the penalty in this race just destroyed us. Alex Bomberg is off, and I think he's lost his wing possibly. No, he's not off. He's actually, it's just lag. Alex Bomberg is lagging all over the place. It seemed like he was off the track, but he actually wasn't off the track there, Alex Bomberg. I hope this doesn't happen the same thing that happened with Stein in Austria, obviously. Styria, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Styria it was. As Pizza Brutkin pulls to the pits, it's gonna be dry tires for Pizza Brutkin, I think, as well. Could you tell us what tires is Pizza Brutkin on at the moment? Because I'm gonna follow the action still.
His tires, when he's coming with from the Inters, and it's
mediums.
It's slicks.
It's slicks, yeah, the Inters isn't working. And could you give an invite to Alex Bomberg? He has left the session, he's losing a lot of time.
Oh yep, I shall try to do that now.
Yeah, he's just joined back, but he's gonna lose a lot of positions at the moment. He's down in P13. But Matt Tybos gets a move down on Manel. Let's see now what is happening in this race. That's Alpha Andre. RP Cameron gets 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Manuel's left the session. Everyone's just leaving the session at the moment. I might give Manuel, could you give Manuel an invite as well, as Pepke is about to be lapped. As Nick Pancras is out of the session, he's had a crash, I think. Let's see what happened to Nick Pancras. We're gonna go on board with Stein, and there's a safety car. There's a safety car out on the track, as Manuel has also retired. We have 2 retirements, and the safety car has gone out. And this is gonna bunch up the entire field as RP Cameron pulls into the pit. Let's see what happened with Nick Pancras. We're just gonna go, and his car has just disappeared, but he went off through there. I don't know what time for the tires it is at the moment, as SLR, I think he's joined back the session, and Alex Bomberg, he has definitely joined back the session. RP Cameron has pitted, and what tire is he on? He's on mediums at the moment, RP Cameron. Is he AI as well? Because I think he left the session, I'm not sure. He's not AI, he's still racing, but he's put on the medium compound of tires. He's behind SLR at the moment, lap. Pizza Brutkin still there. Jake Marsh is pulling into the pits again. Jake Marsh, his race is not going well, as IFR Legend is gonna be put behind the safety car soon, as Andre's in the pits. Bad Boy in the pits. Could you tell us what is happening with all these pit stops? Could you tell us what tires are they going on? Kimi stays out.
Okay, let's see here. Tires on slicks at the moment. Andres went with the hards, which might not be the best call in conditions like this.
This is terrible decision for Andre.
To keep the heat in them.
This is a terrible decision for Andrew. It will be so hard to heat up these tires. The hard tires in these conditions would not work at all. It's the softs you want to be on. And I think people like Kimi, Schender, Brady Pollock, Matthias, they've all done the correct decision for staying up, but they've actually passed the safety car. The leaders have passed the safety car. So I don't know what's happening. Means Virus has pulled into the pits for softs.
Aaron's staying out because he has to.
Aaron's staying out, Matthias is also staying out. Brady's in P5. Kimi is going to be running in P3. We have Aston Kimi in a podium position. Who would have thought that this would have happened in VRL? Yeah, he's got Paskis in P3. Simply said this going in P4. Let's see what Tyron Legend's going on. He's going on the mediums. Legend's going on the mediums. I think he had wing damage. He definitely did. As Brady Pollock has gone ahead. No, Legend's actually come out ahead of Brady Pollock as Batboy is not in the pits. Brady Pollock is in the pits though, on the medium tires. This is just incredibly crucial at the moment. I think Legend had some wing damage and he went in to fix it and he's put on the medium, so I don't know if these tires will be heated enough. Let's see what Andre is doing. He's stuck. Andre is stuck behind Jake Mars. The safety car is just lagging all over the place as Jake Mars finally gets past Manel and Nick Pancras. He was 2 laps down if I'm not mistaken. And let's see, will Aaron McFall pit this lap? He does pit this lap. Aaron McFall does pit this lap, and so does Pepin, and so does Matthias, and so does Kimi. It's gonna be a double stack for Williams. Oh my goodness! And I think someone's Matthias. I think he's hit him, and Pepin's got the collision with AMCF 33. I think Pepin and AMCF made contact, and I think that's an end plate from AMCF's wing falling out.
Let's see.
And even if it is, it won't be fixed because he's just entered the pit lane. I think there's an end plate going from his car. We're gonna have to
no
wait.
end plate gone.
Oh, I just saw an end plate flying, so I don't know who that was, as Kimi is now gonna be held up in the pits, I think.
Brady's benefited hugely here.
Brady's in P2! What is going on here? As let's see, Simply Sender is gonna come out ahead of Kimi. Kimi has not been helped by this double stack. Andrew is gonna be P4. But let's see what Fleddy is gonna come out. Fleddy is gonna come out right behind, I think, Kimi. I think Matthias is gonna be behind Fleddy, yeah. And Fleddy is gonna be behind Kimi at the moment. As Matthias was his 5-second time penalty for severe collision with RP Cameron, who's so far down the order. I literally don't have a clue what's happening. Alex Bomberg is stationary in the pits. No, he's actually gone out, but there's massive lag at the moment with Alex Bomberg. I don't know what's happening with these conditions. As Matthias gets up, what is the safety car doing, honestly? I'm not sure. I don't think the safety car finally picks up the leaders as Pepin goes through. It's just incredibly tense now. I literally don't have a clue what is happening with this race. This has been possibly one of the craziest races in VRL history. As AMCF 30 was running a P2, was down in P4. Pepin gets 5 seconds for ignore. I think, yeah, because he just passed the safety car under the pitch because he was lapped, honestly. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be much. As Matthias was pulled into the
disqualification for doing that once.
As Stein is P11 at the moment, I think Minzars pulled into the pits once again. Minzars has pulled into the pits once again. Pizza Burkin's gonna go through, and Stein is gonna lap him as well. This is just gonna be so confusing at the moment as Legend still leads away. I literally don't have a clue what is happening with this race. As Benjamin just started in the chat, it's absolute chaos, and I completely agree with that. I can't keep up with this. I honestly can't. I'm going back to the interval gap to see how far behind Steiner, Matt Tybos and Pepin are. But actually the leader gap is where SLR, Alex Bomberg, RP Cameron, and Pizza Burkin, Minzars and Jake Mars. Jake Mars has been lapped twice at the moment. Matt Tybos just about isn't lapped. As Pepin is now up in P11, but he has that penalty obviously. This race honestly is just a maniac race.
Oh, it's looking drier and drier actually.
It's actually getting drier, yeah. I think rain has stopped, so it's definitely time for dry tires possibly. And now the runners who went on the mediums, like Means Virus,
they're all on dry tires, to be fair.
Yeah, but the runners that went on the intermediates before, like Pizza Brutkin, like Means Virus, they have all just destroyed the races at the moment. And they're laps down, and they can't get back up. The safety car will not allow them to get back up, as Pepin has finally caught up with them, and we are still waiting for Matt Tybos as well. And Means Virus still hasn't caught up the pack. Pepin is all the way up in P11. Kimi is up in P7. Safety car is finally in this lap. Everyone has caught up with each other, obviously. So let's see when Legend decides to go. And Andre, how will he do on the hards? Everyone's in these conditions. The hard tires are definitely not ideal. Matt Tybos gets a penalty. Andre's safety car as well. So let's see when Legend will take the pack to be gone. Let's see when he will decide to go. Brady Pollock fiercely revving up his engines behind him.
Look at all the penalties. So we might. I'd say Stuart's been for a busy.
Yeah, Legend's gone. Legend's gone now. He's locked up as well. And let's see now, Brady Pollock's on the back of him. He's already lost 7 tenths now. Legend is gaining on these conditions beautifully, masterfully. As AMC 33 and Batboy, they're all using the ERS. Andre is not faring pretty well. He's already out of the arrest range of AMC 33. That's not really good for Aaron. And Brady Pollock's now falling behind 1.2 seconds as Legend has a penalty. Legend has a penalty that I haven't picked up. As Batboy has done a double move.
That's a 5 seconds.
I think he's got it from in the pits. Let's see. I'm gonna check a detail. It's gonna be tire and penalties. Legend has 5-second penalty. That's gonna drop him. And Kimi also has a 5-second penalty. Will this penalties be removed? I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of chaos in the pit lane.
And let's see now. Brady Pollock's going for the move now on Batboy.
In the pit lane, so that's cut and dry.
So let's see, Legend now needs to get a gap of 5 seconds. As AMCF also has 5 seconds, Kimi also has 5 seconds. The current winner has as Bad Boy has 3 seconds. Brady Pollock could come out of nowhere and win this Grand Prix if it stays like this. Oh my goodness, without that would be an ending. As AMC 33 also has, as look at this, simply as Andre is currently being, as the SLR is going ahead of Andre. Andre is not faring well on the hards. As AMC finally gets past Brady Pollock, he now needs to also make a gap. AMC, of course, he also has 5 seconds of penalties. This is just so, and Pepe has 10 seconds. Matt Tybos has 14 seconds. As I4 Legend, it's just another fast lap of the race. He is pulling away. He's now within 3.4 seconds of the next car that doesn't have a penalty, Brady Pollock. This is just super close stuff, and it's gonna get even drier in this race. This is just fantastic. As Benjamin reminded us, safety car has been out for 6 laps. Oh my goodness, now that is a long while behind the safety car, but obviously it's a short circuit. So, Fleming gets a 3-second time penalty from P8 on the rear. Everyone in the top 10 has penalties except Stein Koistra, Simply Sender, Andre, and Brady Pollock, which could lead them to possibly get a chance on the podium or even a win after being so far down the order. Let's see what Brady Pollock can do now. We're gonna all go on board with him, or I'm going to on board with Aaron McFall actually, because he's so far close to Batboy. What do you think of all this chaos, Brendan? This has just been so exciting.
Oh, you're lagging.
I'm lagging. I'm not lagging, right? It's all good at the moment. Can you hear?
Okay, so crosses on the left.
I blacked out actually.
I'll have to get,
could you give me an invite, mate? Yeah, I told you. You said I was lagging, but yeah, I've actually lagged out of the session, like so many other people did. Yeah, just I need to skip all this, and this has just complete. Yeah, just skip all this, please. Give me an invite if you can, and pretty quick as well. And also tell us, please, what is happening in this race. I'm gonna join back in now. And 2 people have actually left. It's
2.5 seconds between Legend and Batboy. Brady's keeping up with Batboy and Aaron. Andre, he's almost within DRS of Brady.
Please, guys, don't leave the chat at the moment.
And it's chaos with lap cars.
There's still, oh my goodness, how I need to watch that one. We have 2 people currently leaving. I need to get back in, and I've just got a black screen at the moment. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what is happening. It just lagged me completely out of the game. I possibly need to restart the stream, because the game has just completely lagged out at the moment. It has just shown me a black screen, as you can see here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to close the game.